Here, Blakey, are you still here? Blakey, are we getting the skill tree before launch, yes or no? Are we getting the JSON? I said I would fight whoever I need to fight, but I got no clue. Wait, does that sentence mean you want to get the skill tree out, but you're not sure if you can? Is that what that reads? Yes? Okay, can we get a big applause for Blakey, our hero at GTG? Big applause. Everybody get your dicks out. That's huge. Why are we getting our dicks out? Oh, Blakey works at GTD and he's gonna try to get the skill tree out before lunch.
You're only delaying the inevitable, exile.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go record a video, and I'm just gonna go lay down, stare at the ceiling, and jerk off, because I'd rather do that than play PoE2 right now.
You know, that tells me the Chinese players are fucking dog shit at this game. They suck! China has 0 gauntlet wins, dude. 0. They're nobodies. Anyway, where were we? I will say, if the, like, overall build-making mindset in the Chinese community is anything like, the only closest comparison I can think of is, like, Korean players in PoE1. I swear Korean players in PoE1 are, like, super notorious for just playing giga glass cannon builds with just as much damage as possible, fuck everything else. If you were playing, like, super glass cannon builds in PoE2 and trying to use evasion, yes, it's going to suck. Evasion on its own was not great, which, like, they address, you know, the deflection and all that. But in PoE2, like, you could go evasion plus ES, and it's really, really good. But, like, evasion on its own, because you would play builds that had, like, 2k life or some shit, and then when you did get hit, you just fucking died. Yeah. I'm not updating anything on Mobalytics because they stopped talking to me after I made 2 builds for them, and I never got paid. So, don't think I want to have any of their links anymore. Unlucky.
Oh, we're fine. As long as it's not a phase 3, we're fine. Oh, never mind. Help, one more attack, please. No.
6th and finally,
I guess you just gotta have your regex on hand, right? Because like when you go to the tab, there's a search function. You just put in like the search regex in there, and then that way it'll highlight the thing if it's real.
come to one of the more convoluted, but potentially one of the more...
I feel like Surgog is teaching people how to scam though, right? Like, I bet a lot of you guys are like, wait a minute, I didn't know you could do that. And it's like, you're gonna try it out for shits and giggles. He's teaching people how to scam.
Stating of these traps that
what the
bad
hell?
traders can set.
Fubgun training arc? Is she playing bows? I'm Fubgun. What is this? It just breaks my whole tree. What the fuck, dude? I'm pissed. Learn to save, you're banned. Anyone else? Wait, the boss just die of boredom? What? What? No, it just died of boredom. He didn't do anything. It has Fubgun in the title. Fubgun, the North American King. Is that someone I've known in China? Holy dude. I'm the North American King. Wait. Like, what is this video? China has the Nerf version still. No, it's just me. No, China censored the boobs. It is true.
The spread's kind of annoying though. I wish the spread was a bit tighter. You get proc or Plague Bearer. Yeah, Plague Bearer is really good later. It's pretty bad in the campaign though. Maybe you do take... So Quantum was saying he's gonna take Darkness for Slap. Honestly... Oh my god, what is this abomination? What do I look... Dude, I can't, man. What is that? What is that? This is like the little imperfect Dryad crossbow. Does it even get better than this? You probably can't even roll better Dryad crossbow than this at this point in the game. Freaking top roll everything. It's like some end game weapon. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Can I get a bow like that? Dry cross is actually maybe the best crossbow base, isn't it? It gives you like additional bolt. It's like really good for like explosive shot and stuff. I know it's like slower, right, or something, or less damage or something, but it gets like the additional bolt.
All right, I want you guys to understand full context here. This review is going to be based on someone that does not know what resolute technique is. Just keep that in mind. So this analysis is for the Amazon crit node on can you path to double. It's changed next patch to double accuracy, never deal crits. So just keep this in mind when you're judging this review. There's a cap on crit node. There is because there's an accuracy cap in the formula, and it goes up to 150%. So if you stack accuracy, you basically get to 150. So last patch it was 12.5 flat crit, and then this coming patch will be 7.5. But it's easier to get to cap, and it's easier to stay at cap with distance penalty. There was no max distance penalty this patch, so at 10 meters you have 0 accuracy. Where now they're fixing it was they said claim was a bug, but now they're adding a minimum. And they're making the scaling better. They're lowering monster evasion by 30%. They're doubling the player accuracy from levels, and they're 20% mooring the player accuracy from decks. So you have a shit ton more accuracy this patch. So under perfect scenarios, it's a nerf from 12.5 to 7.5. But under most scenarios, it's realistically probably a nerf from like 10 to 7. Maybe on like bad scenarios before, it's a nerf from like 0 to 5 all the way back up to like 6 or 7. Witch Hunter's a warning for your warrior. You're too close to warrior, back away. If you can read Witch Hunter, you're too close. Did you block video in New Zealand? Okay. Unfortunately, no, but I tried, let me tell you. So, I looked up beforehand, like, can you do this? And everything I looked up said the answer is yes. And then I uploaded it and tried to do that, and the method for doing it is incredibly fucked. They do not make this easy. You have to use geofencing, and then you have to basically, like, I'm paraphrasing, basically have to copyright yourself in that region, so that way YouTube fucks off and says, we're just gonna disable the video in that region, and then it geofences it, and then you have to do so in a way that it doesn't touch all the other regions, and if you're maybe like, you know, CBS Sports or ESPN or something, and like you're running like the official YouTube account, like this is probably pretty trivial because you'll have like someone who can do all this and like will do it right. But if you're like a one-off random YouTuber, this is such a pain in the ass to do, so I didn't do it. I tried for like an hour and a half though.
When will we stop playing? I'm gonna play, dude. This patch is gonna be so good. I'm gonna be playing for 2 months. There's not gonna be anything else. This patch is gonna be cracked. Patch is gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna come in and you're like, yo, pal, do you want to try out Hellclock finally? Do you want to try out Hero Siege finally? And I will be like, I will be sweating because I have to hit my sprint right, and I will tell you, no, I found my main game, and I will mean it. All right, this is gonna be 0.3. Summary of the Chinese interview with Jonathan. Chinese focused interview as is the Chinese player base first and foremost, but does a lot of everyone else. Chinese server see a business model as PoE2 international pricing subject to commercial negotiations taking place at the moment. Planning to add full Chinese language voiceovers. Will initially differ from international for regulatory reasons. Maybe they have like, what if they have like a store, and in the store you can buy like armor has 1% more effectiveness, and they just like spam it. $1, $1, $1, $1. And that's why armor is actually OP over there. Interestingly, while the Western player base regards armor as the weakest defense, the Chinese player base feels that way about evasion. And one panelist thought that this was due to lack of feedback on the difference between I took no damage because the monster skill bounced off my evasion, and I took no damage because I executed a dodge roll and the monster didn't hit me at all. What am I reading, dude? I wanna fucking undo whatever I just wrote. Whatever I just read. GG want to add feedback, but it may be a while. So this is why you think this is why we got deflection. I mean, I don't mind. I'll play evasion. I'm not like that hot about having to play armor. I'll take it. I don't mind, right? It's just annoying because there are certain builds I would like to play, but I can wait. I can wait. It's not a problem. Not a problem for me. I don't even want to read. This is like, what the fuck am I reading, dude? Connor, you're shit talking right now, but you understand that the best thing about PoE2 is getting linked your clips, okay? I've never seen you this outraged in a video game. It's like one of the best things about PoE2 right now. So we're gonna see. We're gonna bring it up every day. For everybody who makes compilations, more power to you. Okay, explain this to me. Somebody please explain this to me. I have a crazy idea about Molten Blast. You don't move at all. Thoughts? Dude, what is going on with this skill? Why is it so important that you move with this shit? It feels so bad. Now you move backwards. When I saw this in the trailer, I thought, oh, they removed the movement completely, but they just made it move backwards. Oh, I have an even crazier idea. How about you make it like all the range skills on the right side, and you're able to move while you're casting it, or like a fireball, because it is a projectile. It doesn't even have the melee tag. How about that? Like, Molten Blast. The reason this pisses me off a little bit is because Molten Blast is actually fun to play. This is a fun skill. It just has like a few things where you're like, what is going on? Why? I have a theory that it doesn't make you move, but you can move while casting it, and he's just moving back away. Now steps backwards instead of forwards. Fuck! That's what I'm saying, dude. If used while moving. If used while moving in the opposite... You guys want me to read a whole sentence? Are you guys insane? I think people are sleeping on Warbringer still. I think people are sleeping on it. You just go Warbringer. It's gonna be very easy, okay? It's gonna be very, very easy. Jade bait again. You just go Warbringer. You take Circular Teachings and you go yes. Like, look at how easy this pathing is, dude. The easiest pathing of all time. 51 points? Are you kidding me? It's fucking free. It's actually free. Yeah, Titan... No, not Titan yes. Warbringer yes. It's free. And this doesn't even get nerfed like Giant. You get pre-nerf Giant's Blood. Huge.